Bună ziua, bună dimineața, domnilor și domnilor. Bine ne-am regăsit în astă seară. Am găsit chestia asta și mi l-am cumpărat, l-am pus și pe Discord. 3 euro. Hellblade. Why not? Poate fac un review, poate fac un eseu, I don't know, înainte să iasă ăla. Că a fost și un fel de leak, mi se pare, în care a zis că apare în mai, ceva de genul. Uite ce să vezi. Clipuri pentru membri. Gabagool. Gotcha. Gabagool. Să trăi domnul Morar, domnul Ștefan Sali, domnul Vlad Tudor, domnul Alin Sitar, domnul Vlad Valentin Adrian, domnul Mihai Black TV, să trăiți, domnul Ionuț Rădulescu. Așa. Să găsim și Xbox-ul. Nu, dobitoc ăsta. Stai că acum intervine problema clasică de nu găsești decât 400.000 de streamuri și pe aia când dau click pe Xbox e ok, că de obicei când dai click pe live noi deci very ciudat. Aici la videos găsești vreo 15 diferite chestii cu audio description și whatever. But it's good. 12 minute. Da, deci în seara asta ne uităm la 48 de minute durează. Să trăiesc domnul Storm, să trăiesc domnule Gabriel Alexandru. Da, Xbox nu o să trăiască veșnic, like, foarte puțin mai de trăit ca consolă. O să trăiască ca publisher și cam atât. Să trăiești, Agache. Cum mai ești? Așa, deci azi vedem pe lângă Hellblade 2, dacă vedem ceva din Hellblade 2, dar whatever. Tot timpul au fost criptici cu footage-ul lor. Vedem 12 minute sau 10 minute din Indiana Jones al lui Machine Games. Sunt foarte curios dacă e third person sau first person. După aia mai vedem Avowed și asta poate fi cute. Asta pare că a fost făcut like, cu 50 de milioane de dolari, ceea ce nu e un lucru rău deloc. Prefer mai low budget și cu mai multă pasiune decât un high budget cu zero pasiune ca Starfield. Badum tst. Hellblade 3 și dumneavoastră, domnule Pristavu. Uite, avem un intrus. Storm, fii cu ochii pe ultimul acest intrat, domnul Claudiu Dumitraș. Cine mai fi și el. Fii cu butonul de timeout, cu degetul pe butonul de timeout, gata. Stai, domnule Crisu. Așa, deci avem Avowed și după aia ăsta este un city builder, de fapt nu e city builder, e un fel de civilization. O să vedem, sper să nu înceapă cu ăsta că ar fi cel mai boring. Dar hey, it is what it is. Eu sper că în premiera din 11 minute o să vedem direct clipul, nu o să vedem încă un countdown de jumătate de oră. Nu e friendly fire, tocmai că e enemy fire. Dacă ar fi friendly fire, nu era amicul. Era oricine altcineva decât el. Un boschetar de pe stradă, beat, care mi-a tras 2 palme. Ăla ar fi friendly fire mai mult decât amicul. Îl carotezi imediat. Nu, nimic din Fable, doar astea 4 le vedem. Deci Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, dar scuză, da? Nu știam cu cascatul, dar whatever. Probabil mă plictisește propria mea voce. Hellblade 2, Indiana Jones, Avowed și whatever, Civilization 6 like, ce mai fi și ăsta. Deci nu, Fable nu vedem. Și asta întreabă de Fable. Apropo, eu am dezactivat chestia asta, nu știu dacă vă place, dar pe mine mă încurcă în draci. Adică dacă vreau să dau bine, n-am acum live-ul. Dar dacă vreau să dau pe ultimul comentariu, să dau click pe astea 3 puncte, e oribil. Și I don't know, e și ca experiență, e foarte enervant. Nu cred că o să revină în seria Jack and Dexter, domnule Ionică. O să mai existe vreo mafia? Da, se lucrează acum la 1. Se zvonește că ar avea loc în Sicilia, La 1890, whatever, când migrau aia în America sau când dracu mai venit. Asta e zvonul, cel puțin. Nu știu dacă mai e curent sau whatever. Dar ar fi amazing un fel de Godfather Simulator cu ăla. Toate sunt exclusive? Well, hai că apar și pe PC și la un moment dat. Știi cum o să ne dăm seama dacă sunt exclusive? Teme ce am. La final, dacă o să scrie... De fapt, nici atâta. Game Pass. Da. Oricum, de acum nu vom mai vedea atât de multe exclusivități pe Xbox și au făcut o rânduirea. O să vedem jocuri pe Game Pass din ce în ce mai slăbuțe, cum e și normal. Că trebuie să facă și ei un profit. Nu mai acum să meargă doar în pierdere până acum. Că nu știu că dacă știți sau nu știți, dar la Game Pass e o ruină. O fi având el jocuri bune, dar financiar vorbind e o mare mizerie. Xbox scoate din buzunarul Microsoft și plătește pentru Game Pass. Stalker 2, da. Mi se pare că apare în 4 septembrie sau ceva. Domnul Vatavu, vă foarte mulțumesc pentru super chat-ul dumneavoastră generos. N-are nimic de spus, domnul Vatavu, dar spune tot prin gesturile sale. Vă mulțumesc foarte frumos. Când ești la vânzările console și jocurile lor e dezastru. Da, dacă vrea să fie publisher, whatever. Să trăiesc, domnule Jimmy. Eu sunt curios să văd următorul tir de Game Pass cu Activision și Blizzard și toate alea. Să-l facă... Bă, sincer, dacă bagă tot Activision, adică tot Battle.net-ul cum ar veni, dacă îl bagă printr-un Game Pass, ăla ar merita lejer 60 de euro pe lună sau chiar 70. Adică prețul unui joc AAA o dată pe lună și ai acces la tot Battle.net-ul. Se pare pretty good deal. Dar depinde ce vor să facă. Mie mi-ar plăcea la un moment dat să iau toate codurile la rând. Știi, să facă Activision, whatever. Unii mai fi adevărat, nu-i trebuie cuvinte. Înseamnă că... Nu, n-ai înțeles, domnul Sali. Domnul Sali întreabă, înseamnă că o să se ieftinească Game Pass ca să vândă mai mult? Nu. Dimpotrivă, trebuie să crească. Totul trebuie să crească. E inflație, e tot. Crește pâinea și nu cresc abonamentele astea? N-am văzut că a crescut acum și Ubisoft Plus. Deci doar cu 3 euro. Să trăiți Rusu Anton! Nu știu când o să bage. În primul rând știu că Ubisoft a cumpărat drepturile de streaming, deci o să vedem la un moment... Ibalhim 87, să trăiți. Deci Ubisoft a cumpărat drepturile de streaming pentru Activision Blizzard și o să vedem la un moment dat jocurile astea pe Uplay Plus, Ubisoft, whatever, într-o formă sau alta, dar prin streaming. Să vină cu șmacapa nouă. Eu nu cunosc românul unui copil
să băgăm toți în
de
chiloți,
9 ani.
pe aici.
Care a fost jocul tău preferat? Bă, eu n-am jucat Jack and Daxter la vremea lui. Am încercat pe PS3, l-am cumpărat, un collection a apărut și m-a plictisit. Și nu l-am jucat. Nu l-am prins la timp, n-a fost ce trebuie. Domn Pristavo, foarte mulțumesc pentru super chat. Cât crezi că va supraviețui Xbox? E foarte incert viitorul, n-avem cum să știm. Adică ei iau o totală altă direcție, vor să devină publisher, chiar azi au zis, Satya Nadella mi se pare că a zis, că vor să devină... Stai că era cu el poza, parcă. Uite. Wants to be a good publisher for Sony și Nintendo. Deci ei vor să fie software only. Deci la un moment dat o să renunțe cu asta. I think we have a chance of being a good publisher, quite frankly, on Sony and Nintendo, and on PCs and on Xbox. Deci Xbox, nu doar că nu știm cât supraviețuiește, dar ci ideea e că el se transformă în mijlocul unei transformări. O să vedem. Fable la anul, no way. Super early development, no way. Astăzi este prezentarea cu Xbox, domnului Balhim. Nu știm când e State of Play, e doar zvonit. Da, toată lumea, asta e... pentru mine în seara asta de Hellblade nu prea îmi pasă, adică e ok acolo că îl vedem, dar Indiana Jones sunt foarte, foarte curios. Apropo, ăștia care aveți pe Disney Plus...
Să băgăm toți în chiloți, pe aici...
Corect. Ăștia care aveți pe Disney Plus, vă recomand să vă uitați la Indiana Jones primul, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Extraordinar film. Și la fel mai e Adventures of Tintin, ăla de Spielberg. Mamă, pacing-ul e ceva amazing. Deci amazing e pacing-ul. Tot la fiecare 3 sau 5 minute se întâmplă total altceva. Nu te lasă să respiri, e foarte mișto. E efectiv tot filmul ăla Pardon. It's a journey. Să trăiți, domnul Florin Dragoș. Fallout 5? Nu, după. Fallout 5 mi se pare că o să fie după Elder Scrolls 6. Și ăla o să fie 2030 ceva în genul. Deci am impresia că Fallout 5 undeva în 2030-2035 cam așa mi-a rămas în cap. Vă foarte mulțumesc că mă urmăriți, domnule Balhim. Îmi place, domnul Ibalhim spune, te urmăresc peste tot. Ok. Deci tu salut pe stradă data viitoare. Nu mai sta ascuns. Domnul Alexandru Gabriel așteaptă un nou Fallout, nou Elder Scrolls care nu se mai aude nimic de el. Dar nici nu o să se audă. Foarte mult timp nu o să se audă. Tango Softworks, ce-au făcut? Tango Softworks. Mă rog, Gameworks, nu era Softworks? Eu. Deci un fel de blooper team, am înțeles. Să trăiți, domnule Alex Robanana. Suzana, mi-a mâncat banana. Silence. Din păcate, pe stradă nu te pot urmări că sunt în Italia. E ok, domnul Ibalhim. Puteți visa, dream big, domnul Ibalhim, și într-o zi poate se va întâmpla. Dar vă rog să-mi dați un notice înainte să mă înjunghiați. Aș vrea să știu. Adică n-aș vrea să fie o surpriză. Așa, scuze domnul Vătav, acum am văzut întrebarea. Merită să iau nou Prince of Persia pentru mine, un umil fan a vechilor jocuri? Bă, n-are treabă cu jocurile vechi. Dacă ești fan Metroidvania, are. Am review la el, am făcut și live cu el, mai mult n-am cum să vă gădil papilele gustative. Că mie mi-a plăcut teribil. Dar stai că și My boy, cum îl cheamă? Playground. A scos primul pretendent la jocul anului aici. Primul pretendent. Oh, aren't we fancy? Pretendent. Aren't we fancy? God damn it. Schmancy. Schmancy. Așa. Avem aici monoclu? Monocle. Așa. Avem aici. Lăsăm la om. Ce-a pus loot-ul ăsta, editorul? Yay! Hai că lăs close caption, ar trebui să fie tradus în română. Cel puțin așa trebuie. Arabic? Nu. Nu se poate în altceva. Ok, dăm off. Să trăiești, Ionuțule, să trăiești. Hercules, 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 Hercules. Străiți, domnule tânăr Emi. Străiți, domnule Alex Geo. Asta aflăm acum, domnul Vlad Tudor. Cum o să arate indie. Pum, 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 pum. Au început, mai de capul meu. Au început cu... uite cât de cool mergem în slow motion și cât de mișto e la noi în fabrică. Extraordinar, așa ceva. Ridică spiritele. Cum să nu... Mamă, ce mișto. Băi, wow, ce mișto.
Băgăm toți în chiloți, pe aici.
Da. Extraordinar. Formidabil. Așa ceva nu mai vezi. Like, când am să fac sediu ManCave, așa am să încep Era tot Howard acolo. Așa am să încep fiecare clip. Am vreun sfert de oră de uite mișto în slow motion la noi. God damn, so stupid. Ok. Stres, doamne, top 5. Merg în slow motion înainte să înjurip cineva în fabrică. Merg, da. Obsidian, ok, Avowed. Am început bine. Pisica doarme aici, amica. Ting, ting, ting.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed.
Extraordinar.
Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious
Posibil să lase
plague
indie ultimul,
and
da.
discover a secret at the heart of the living lands.
Ce nasol e că următorul s-ar putea să fie la City Builder cu Civilization Simulator.
Activity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical.
The believable and fantastical, nu mai zi.
Like no other. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Eora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world.
Da, mulțumesc
frumos. And when it comes
frumos.
to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
Flipendo!
Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Salutare, domnule Jimmy.
Our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks,
Ați văzut mersul la șopârle? 2005 a sunat, își vrea Aiki Bones înapoi.
You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities,
powerful
melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks.
Pare de copii ăsta.
If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on...
Pun pariu că au văzut că Harry Potter a fost cel mai vândut joc anul trecut și au zis, dă-i, pune-i dracu un wand în mână să vadă lumea, că poate copiii fiind proști spun, mami, vreau și Hogwarts 2! Ăsta are baghete ca Hogwarts!
Abilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide
adică
customizable loadouts
el probabil
that can
face
be
asta.
quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly
Să-mi aduce
engaged
aminte
as
mai
battles
mult a
unfold
Might and
by
Magic.
creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their
Străzi, domnule
envoy
Ilie.
in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore
Domnul
the
Ionică,
many
dacă mai-
diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make
Domnul Ionică, că nu mai poluați chat-ul cu același mesaj. Aveți obiceiul ăsta. Data viitoare când mai spamați de 2 ori același lucru, luați un timeout.
different. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers. And as you explore
Străzi, domnule
the
Ricky.
remains of the battle,
Ricky
it's
Bobby.
up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu,
Corect, chiar
Cameron,
pare un joc de VR la cât de lent e gameplay-ul.
training under Captain Ruiki, trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes.
Da, unde se uită asta?
Not that I'm one to judge.
Here,
Da, vezi că toți se uită în altă parte?
take everyone's.
Față de... N-a trebuit
Families
central ca în
deserve everyone
Fallout.
fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorops.
Vai, nu Zorops! Orice altceva decât
So
Zorops!
dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters.
N-are
alone.
cum să fie Starfield 2, deja e mai bun ca Starfield. Are animații la...
Sergeant Asui never has a
NPC-uri.
thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt
Mă enervează încadratura, nu asta care se mișcă pe trole, asta. A suferit el să pună 1/3 personajul și 2/3 ăia doi. Uite-te la noi ce funky suntem, ăla lucrează din picioare. God damn it.
Wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant,
Unique
with the
RPG
dull
experience,
or
da.
verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes.
Vai, un conflux?
All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By
Care culoare?
transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand
dar vedeți ce
and
goală e
marching
lumea?
in towards a beautiful oasis,
Nu e nimic aici.
there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure,
Where's
and
life?
even a little danger.
Văd mai șopârle și atât.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed.
Hai,
We're
am
thrilled
murit.
to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
Dar chiar de fix VR game. Amico a nimerit-o fix parodie la Baldur's Gate. Poza asta e super awesome, atât. Poza asta a meritat toată prezentarea pentru poza aia. Fall 2024. Deci ok. Early 2025. Cool. Ok, am înțeles. Available on Game Pass. fail 2024 mai degrabă. Ninja City. Hai să mai vedem. Și ăștia încep cu studioul lor și cu toate căcaturile. Le iau de altul. Ai, pe pian trist. Ai de capul meu.
Hi, I'm Don Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
E ca formanul ăsta 21 pe 9 sau cât ar veni.
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been
Ăsta cred că o să aibă cel mai mișto soundtrack
In
de
the story,
anul
we're trying to
ăsta.
be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to
Dacă ați ajuns în Baldur's Gate la Wicked Witch,
chaos, and which in turn has
atât am
seen
de
the
zis.
rise of the Joiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope.
Make enemies and new allies and her unique perspective, labe triste aruncate în aer. Efectiv, o regurgitare gramaticală care nu spune absolut nimic. Ne uităm la poze. Mai răspund și eu la o întrebare. După părerea ta, ce a făcut primul joc să fie bun? Bă, trebuie să-l rejoc. Nu a fost...
Of psychosis.
What does that mean?
Pe mine mă enervează SMR-ul ăsta când îl aud.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and
A fost
battling through
captivant.
encounters with enemies that will push
De
Senua
asta a
to
fost
her
bun.
limits.
A fost captivant. N-am ce să fac când live-ul se blochează. Să spuneți dacă se mai blochează acum. Cred că de la YouTube.
A bigger stage team, a stunt crew and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different
N-am
from
să
the
fac, cred că
previous
de la
fight?
YouTube.
We have all new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story. We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Senua experiences reality differently. and a part of this manifests in the voices she hears.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
These voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
Iar cu apa asta din peșteră.
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade.
Da, pentru că joc Hellblade. Nu joc WoW și mă aștept să... Oh my god, Senua?
Which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them.
E posibil să mă enerveze vocile în joc și să nu joc mult din cauza asta. Eu urăsc ca să mă râu, mamă, cea să mă râu mi se pare cea mai kitsch chestie vreodată din voce. Să trăiesc, domnule Lazar. E oribil, e cea mai pretențioasă și kitsch chestie din lume. A să mă râu.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Aveți speranțe mari, domnule Vlad Tudor, nu o să se întâmple chestia aia. Suferă prea mult de slow motion, ia uite.
From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey, a journey that you can embark on May 21st.
Dar n-am zis Ninja Theory. 21 mai. Ok. Hai, acum vedem, bagă porcăria sau bagă Indiana Jones. Oh, vai. Vai, uite-te la noi, suntem quirky și funny. Băi, wow! Square Enix. Așa. John-ul! Ce cauți acolo, mă? Iar alt slow motion, alt studio, alte clădiri.
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix.
Nu, au zis că nu o să fie niciun Shadow Drop.
Visions of Mana の情報を Xbox ユーザーの
Visions of Mana, cute. Ok.
大変光栄です。
Jocul ăsta pare creat pentru John.
約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され、長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説の世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。 シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。
います。はいはい。Kitty Fufu Island. Amicul e în flăcări
これら
acum.
のおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井光一さんと共に
Mai mult slow motion, un unghi de jos ca să fie el impunător. Căcat de filmare.
I am Koichi Shin. I am so happy to introduce the newest game.
Koichi McCloud of the clan. McCloud. Și-a luat omul. Și-a luat geaca bună de acasă. Înainte să vină la muncă, nu și-o găsea și... Femeie, unde pizda, mă, să-i pus? Unde mi-ai pus geaca, fă? Că nu o găsesc nicăieri. Tot timpul pui și freci și... Nu găsesc niciodată nimic când am nevoie. Unde-i geaca cu guleri sus, că am interviu, tu sărața, mă. Oh my god. Koichi!
頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。
Te-a înlocuit Netflix, John.
が新たに考案してくださっています。
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。
Se dezbracă și are... Când ajunge acasă își dă jos aia, știi, cadru pe spatele lui. Lumina de sus să pară puțin semi-musculos, deși e bătrân. Și pe aia când își dă jos cămașa, vedem un tatuaj cu Yakuza. Cu dragon și Koifișu. Koitsu Koichi.
出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなど、ゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。
ありました。はい。
BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
Ce zici, Johnele, de jocul ăsta?
今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。
Kitty Fufu Action. Îi place la Johnuț. Îl luăm, gata, luăm, face.
聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックルにも注目してほしいのですが、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品
și-a luat el, mă, și colierul și geaca bună și tot frizat. S-a dat cu parfum înainte, s-a făcut gagiu. Gagel.
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますのでぜひご期待ください。この夏
Domnul Alex Geo zice cum să arăți așa și să prezinți Kiki Fufu. E Kitty Fufu, dar da. Hai, Summer 2024. Să trăiți, domnule Be Silent. Yakuza, hai. Ia să vedem. Urmează ce trebuie sau urmează panorama? Ori mai avem parte de un joc jos. Vine panorama. Ok. Take 5, guys. Poate e fine. Poate e fine. I don't know. Nu-i genul meu de joc, dar... Yay, happy! Băi, wow, mergem încet. Ia uite, multidiversitate culturală. Wow!
We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization 5. We came together to create something new and innovative in a
Nou
genre
și
we all
inovativă.
love.
Ia să vedem, mă. Ce
Our
nou și
history
inovativ la asta?
Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have
Flute
over 100
guy!
instruments on display in the
Mă rog, nu
office,
ea,
which
era
are all
flautul flute
things that
guy.
we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good.
Omul ăla e un erou. L-a durut fix în...
Hi, Dan.
Fix l-a durut în
That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept
Omul ăla
to
nu-i fericit acasă.
We started
Omul ăla nu-i
small,
fericit
building a
acasă.
robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical
Ara,
grand
Ara.
strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions,
Asta pare
they would need to see
custom-made
their
character.
choices reflected in the game world itself.
Asta pare
not just through
custom-made
numbers
character,
alone.
dracu. I don't know.
One of the first
Ceva nu se
differences you'll
potrivește
see
acolo.
when you dive into Ara is what we call the
Randomized.
living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players
Și
make over
vedeți,
the
da?
course of the
Când
game.
ziceam mai devreme de încadratura cu tipa aia care era aici de la Avowed și aia doi acolo, acum a făcut invers. Să avem simetrie cinematografică.
We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people
Dar
as
sunt foarte
they
mișto astea
thrive and
4X
grow.
games pentru
Core
fani.
to the vision of Ara is our philosophy,
Default
rule
4,
how
da.
you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might? Scientific advancement? The choice is theirs. In Ara, there are no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Ara, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it.
Până și
Giving
grafica
huge
lui
prestige
parcă e din
bonuses and
Starfield.
game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in Ara compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Ara at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade
Baby steps,
to
ăla e
improving
pentru
our
amicul.
cities and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system.
Faza e că ăsta e posibil să fie cel mai bun joc pe care Xbox să-l scoate.
And reacting to their opponent's moves. In Ara, all players' actions are resolved at the same time.
Că jocurile astea ori sunt fantastice,
to navigate uncertainty,
ori
to
sunt
predict
failuri.
and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Ara just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Ara, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often...
Like, dacă ești zen gamer și pur și simplu ai timp doar de un singur joc, I don't know, you're in your 40s sau ceva, poți să iei un joc din ăsta și să-l joci un an liniștit și doar pe el. Ajungi acasă, mai dai niște clicuri, mai uiți, te deconectezi. Like, jocurile astea sunt foarte bune, astea 4X. Se cheamă genul de joc. It's really, really good, dar trebuie să ai cap să te joci. Nu... nu sunt simple, dar sunt foarte faine. Foarte, foarte faine. Pentru cine are răbdare și timp.
Your feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Ara for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just
Cougars, cougars,
cougars, I hate cougars!
Someone
Stormy
get
House,
these feline demons away from
This seems like your department. Cougars!
I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other.
Păi când cumperi tot ce există pe piață, domnul Vlad Tudor, normal că ai diversitate în
We can't
jocuri.
wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of Ara is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Ara and to create your own history.
Toamna 2024. PC Game Pass. Cool. În sfârșit, come on. Hai. Uncharted 5, corect. Adică dacă mai vine un joc nou acum, mai are loc acolo în 24. No, gata, asta. Sau poate One More Thing la final. Hai să văd dacă e... Nu-i Harrison Ford. Normal, studio, da.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige.
Vorbește și invers ăsta.
We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones.
His name is Jerk.
Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
you will see
Indiana Jones
and experience a journey that we hope lives up
și
to
că nu doar
the
joci cu el,
legacy
ești el.
of Indiana
E tu,
Jones.
asta e scopul unui joc.
Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help.
Todd Howard le-a zis de viziunea lui pentru joc. Oh my god, nu. Oh my god.
Had
Nu.
this idea for what it would be like,
nu,
and the
el,
story, what Indy was
nu,
going
el.
after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was
Gata,
going to
e
have.
dus jocul, e
And as
stricat,
the years
e-
went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was
Naughty
my
Dog.
friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so
John zice, n-ai dreptul să vorbești despre idei, ai făcut star failed.
It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life.
Nu,
and
el,
I couldn't be
nu.
more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Oh my god. Aia cred că lucrează pe la spatele lui.
What you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Oh, with the
You
Nazis?
were playing your pointless game. I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense.
E că Uncharted 4 are grafică mai bună, dar mă rog. El e! No way, it's Harrison Ford. Dar n-are cum să fie vocea lui. David Jaffe e foarte dezamăgit în momentul ăsta. Executive producer Todd Howard.
History.
E vocea lui?
Just different ways to interpret the past.
Nu.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs.
Sau el e?
Scattered and buried.
Seamănă. First person, ok.
Waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Și același actor din joc.
Watch me.
Ce grafică are? Oh my god, this looks so shitty! Oh my god, cât de ciudat arăta!
Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Dar asta nu-i vocea lui de acum. I-au făcut-o cu AI, i-au... Oh my god, ce căcat de joc.
I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then.
E AI? La vocea lui? Sau e un impersonator? Doamne, ce... Doamne, ce grafic. Măcar poate gameplay e fine, dar nu.
Patron of the fallen angels.
E Troy Baker.
Protector of the Circulimani.
E Troy Baker.
The Great Circle.
Nu zic că e ăla. Oh my god, The Great Circle, ce oribil. Titlu oribil.
You have any idea how old that was?
Dude, there is Troy Baker. I'll bet my left nut.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans
The
of
Great
movies
Circle
and the
Jerk,
character for
correct.
years.
He's a brilliant archaeologist. He's a charismatic everyman.
Se vede că s-a
He's
băgat tot.
passionate and determined. And for
Grafică de
us, he's
PS3.
synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight,
all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal.
Măcar revine Troy Baker. Băi, grafica de Dishonored 1, 720p.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins,
O să fie
Indiana
60
is
FPS
working
pe
at Marshall
PC.
College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
Salut, domnul Scheletox, dați-mi mesaj pe
He
Discord.
starts pulling at the strings
Aveți link
of a
în
mystery,
descriere.
and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is.
It just
That had
works,
to be
da.
one of our guiding
A
principles
stricat,
when we
a
were
stricat
thinking
tot
about
Howard
the
și
type of game
alte
we were
francize,
making.
gata.
It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Getting the hang of this.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun and, to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're
E
trying
bine
to
că ne-au
make it
arătat
as
concept art,
authentic and
înseamnă că e
accurate as possible.
înseamnă că e well in
creating
development.
rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well.
Hi,
Next
Troy
to
Baker.
Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological.
Adică ăla din Uncharted Lost Legacy?
With the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits, you got Indie's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction.
Bă, da, ce animații de căcat are în third person.
And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indie's whip, and hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important.
Și parcă e prea pătrat Indie, el era super slim, cu geaca aia prea pătrat, pare disproporționat. Like, pare mic și squished, pătrat.
Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their.
Dar experiența poate fi foarte mișto. Mie îmi place ce aud.
Is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
E ca teoria e bună. Și Troy Baker? Nimic despre GTA 6.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists and immersive narratives.
Da, puzzle-urile să fie făcute și povestea mișto. Pacing-ul din Indiana Jones 1.
Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise
sau a nu bea.
Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year.
Da,
we cannot wait.
Oh, no, here măghia, nu, oh my god. L-au băgat și pe el la final, nu putea să abțină. Uite ce animația aia e de tot căcat. Xbox Series X, Game Pass, PC, ok. Da, grafica este dezamăgitoare. Te cheamă România TV, tot ești dracului la pensii. Mamă, deci animația aia când se dă pe... e oribilă, e absolut oribilă.
Take one?
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. Stay happy.
Sunt de acord, domnul Tudor. Pare că Indiana are potențial. Dar asta datorită IP-ului.
Experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
Și a istoriei studioului. Dar tot Howard acolo nu. Ăla a stricat tot, ăla a stricat tot.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
A, urmează ăsta. Ne băgăm și la ăsta? Mai avea 22.50. Unde? My boy. Asta e la PSVR. Pardon, PSVR. Move. 3 minute de gameplay. I-au spus că arată 10 minute din Indiana Jones, bă, 3 minute. Oare? Unde e ăla? La 11. Uite, avem timp să ne uităm. Hai ne băgăm și la asta. What the fuck e eu? Unde e? Că sunt 15.000 de variante. Ăsta-i? Premierzi în 9 minute. Da? Ok, cool. Hai, ne uităm și la asta. Dar mai tragem o privire la Indiana.
Tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sand.
Și setting-ul e mișto, 1940 pe acolo, cu al doilea război mondial, naziștii. Awesome. Îmi place cameleonismul lui Troy Baker, că la început părea fix parcă era vocea lui Harrison Ford tânără. Tot Howard-ul care te-a inventat. 30 John Lee.
Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
Te iubim, John Lee, să mai revii.
Just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Animația aia, da, e oribil. Ați auzit de Wilhelm? The Wilhelm Scream! L-ați auzit? The Wilhelm Scream!
Throughout history,
30 domnule Vlad Tudor, mulțumim pentru prezență.
Spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up? Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani. The Great Circle.
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chikilimani. Ce zicea ăla? Chikilimani. Samael, nu știu ce a zis ăla. Ok. Troy Baker, Indiana Jones. 2021. Words can never explain my love for both this movie and character. First movie I remember seeing in the theater. Happy birthday, Indy. It was there. Era acolo sub ochii noștri. Nimeni nu zice nimic? Mai dacă și dat lumea seama, da? Indiana Jones in the Great... Nume de căcat, Great Circle. Great Circle. Troy Baker. Ok, reset era. I really like this mixing Harrison Ford's face with Troy Baker's is a weird look. Whatever. Godspeed. Acum mi-era dor să mai aud pe 3. Dar când au scapare că am uitat. Doamnă?
You have any idea how old that was?
Deci nici măcar n-au release window. Au doar una, asta e 2025. Steam, PC, Xbox, Game Pass. Asta e 2025. Such a disappointment. 4 minute. Ce zice?
You know, and you have to kind of play those things.
Sunt curios ce zice Jeffy.
First told us about his vision for the game.
Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what in to have, and as the years and it being, you know, a response. It's been a long
pointless game.
Nu o să-i placă. Pare nu o să-i placă că e fața lui Harrison Ford.
You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Oh, it looks like Harrison. Cool. Same font from Raiders.
History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
Just run
hey, Marcus.
Dar ce grafică veche are să întrag una. Fix, dude, e fix grafică de PS3 din LA Noir. Oribil. Absolut oribil pentru 2025. Dar hai zi ceva, Jeffy.
Come on now. That was better than anything in that's great. I mean,
Protector of the Chukwuemani, the Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
E ciudat că îi face un impression Troy Baker, adică
Jeffy does like it. Dumb name agree.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic.
Good.
You know,
Yeah.
the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up.
But we still.
He went historically insignificant. Indiana things aren't what they.
The revolver.
Always.
hai, Jeffy, zici ceva?
For me, it's like a fun, solid game from a great developer.
Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is
but the fact that it's
just
indie
for the
makes
sake
me
of
love it
curiosity.
and be
Gina
super
has a
excited
personal
for it.
stake in getting to the bottom of it.
Optimize not for the main character, but let me, you
Their
know,
paths are intertwined,
let me design
and
the
they'll need each other
lady
in
for
order
it.
to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay then.
What comes out says if this
has been
wrap is
that we have. Look.
let's see what we got. Hang on. Indiana. All right. Well, oops. I didn't mean to kill the chat. I'll bring it right back. 1 second, fellas. I want, like I said, I think the best thing Xbox could do is put a lot of these games on PlayStation, and then be like, they're free here. They cost money there. Everybody gets to play them. But whatever. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Now, I thought that was great, and I'll tell you why.
Da.
I mean,
Well, am zis-o înaintea lui,
no
deci.
other reason, it's great by comparison. And if you're Sony, I got to be honest with you, you're probably shitting the bed a little bit. not because any one of these games looks better, right? I want you to hear me on this. Not because any one of these games looks better than anything Sony has in terms of production value and things like that. I'm not saying that. But it clearly is indicative of a publisher or a first party that is putting shit out and is putting out.
Da, n-am răbdare acum. Bă, pe de-o parte, cred că are sens pentru ei financiar să facă, like, jocul ăsta n-arată de parcă au dat mai mult de $50 de milioane pe el și asta, like, e great pentru Game Pass, pentru business-ul lor și așa mai departe. Că la final de zi îl bagă pe Game Pass. Dar, come on, dude. I don't know, poate s-au gândit, bă, hai să vedem întâi dacă avem succes înainte să băgăm $200 de milioane într-un Indiana Jones care poate să fie flop. 12 minute? Oh, come on. Ai idee cât o să dureze asta, Agake? Unveil the future of Elder Scrolls Online and dive deep into the... Nu mai am chef, nu mai stau 12 minute să aștept asta. Nu, niciun caz cu așa ceva, nu. Da. Cam cu asta ar trebui să fie mulțumită lumea pe Xbox. Jocuri cumva limitate pentru Game Pass. Da, n-am neapărat o problemă cu asta. Păcat că, adică, dude, Uncharted 4 arată de curg ochii. Goddammit, Uncharted 2 arată de scurg ochii încă. E nasol până și mușchii faciali, mușchii, grafica la față, la personaje, e super limitată. Arăta de parcă era o pungă, nu, nasol tare. Au folosit un engine vechi, vai de capul lui, nu știu. Da, nu-mi place cum arată. Și mai ales în third person e nasol. Whatever, it is what it is. Atât pe seara asta, doamnelor și domnilor. Ne auzim next time.